sugar plum, pumpy umby umpkin. You're my sweetie pie. You're my cupcake gumdrop, snickums, spickums. You're the apple of my eye, and I love you.
Ooh, that was pretty cool.
LameBrainsTV. This is episode 19. Still in quarantine. Still
alive.
Yeah. Still breathing.
Yeah. A lot of people can't say that.
Yeah, I mean, let me say something, man. It's been, it's been a turn of events for sure. I questioned it in the beginning. I said, what the fuck is this all about? Seems like some bullshit that'll pass over, but wow, it's been going strong. Anyway, enough of that. My name is Jeff Wharton. This is Kevin Fox.
Hi, guys. Welcome to LameBrains, episode 19.
Welcome back to LameBrains. We're trying to be proactive here and keep these moving, keep these coming before we go on a live platform and start pushing these live. But until then, we're still recording them. And
it's difficult. We're lazy. You know?
Well, it's not that we're lazy, man. It's just that, I'm pretty astute with that shit. But this one's got me for a fucking...
You don't know what to do. I went to Home Depot today, dude. The line was so long outside with people wearing masks. And I'm just like, I'm not waiting in that fucking line. I'm going to Lowe's. And I didn't have to wait in line.
What, Lowe's didn't have a line?
Yeah, they don't have a line, but they do have one inside when you're buying shit, and they're 6 feet apart, you know?
6
Who
feet
decided that? Like, what mathematician was like, you know what? 6 feet's the appropriate distance.
6 feet.
It's got to be 6 feet.
Yeah.
7 minute abs.
Some people get really bent out of shape, dude, when you're within the 6 feet mark. Like, they're just like, stop!
Exactly.
That's the exact voice they make, too.
Have you come across anybody during this quarantine where they're just like, you are not following the rules, sir?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, I was at Wawa, dude, and Wawa, I mean, listen, I was maybe like 4 feet from this person.
Right.
And the woman was just like, back, 6 feet, like, and pointed to the circle that's marked out.
It happens.
You know, they got all the, it's like waiting in line at Clementon Park, dude. Like, you stand in, like, your assigned position in the line.
Yeah,
like,
they just point at your circle.
Yeah.
They say, like, when you step outside of that perimeter, you're just like, you're going against the rules. You're breaking the rule. Take him out back. He's not learning how to stay in his circle. Stay in your grid, buddy.
So, it's funny, man. Obviously, with the hairdressers.
Shout out to all the hairdressers out there.
The hairdressers, the salons, the barbershops that are shut down. I get it. We're throwing. Girls, split ends are coming in and grays.
Yeah,
but goddamn,
guys' beards getting long.
But then you got some straight quarantine rebels that go on there and they're just like, you know what? I'm getting my hair done. I don't give a fuck, and they're out like fucking getting done up.
Yeah, man. And then they got their one friend that's just like, I was thinking about getting into doing nails. You should let me start by doing yours. And and he's got all those friends that are like aspiring hairstylists and nail people. And
it's funny though, as
we make that bank. As
we're talking about that, we're what 2 feet apart.
Listen, guys, this is actually, we have a green screen.
We've been tested,
us. Yeah. So we actually we're in 2 different places right now. We're just trying to make it so that we're in the same room together. If that wasn't the case, then we would have Brennan here.
Yeah, that's true.
Shout out to Sean.
Shout out to Brennan. One day we'll get Barefoot Brennan back.
Ear to the ground, man, around town. Kurt Mulway, I see it's crazy that he wears a rubber to masturbate.
Hey, Kurt Mulway, how you doing, buddy?
He does weird things when he jerks it. That's for damn sure.
Shout out to Kurt Mulway. Check him out on Facebook. He makes weird videos.
He's our number one fan.
He's our number one and only fan here at LameBrainsTV. So, I mean, how's it been going with you, dude? Obviously, you work.
I'm essential.
You're an essential worker.
Essential. And last time we talked to the audience, I was unemployed. But this time around, I do have a job.
And I'm unemployed.
Right. And, flip-flops, But I work for Bezos.
It seems that the tables have turned, Mr. Bond.
It seems the tables have turned, Mr. Bond.
Right.
No, I work for Amazon, and I deliver to about 200 packages a day. And people are like, "Why are you working?" I'm like, "'Cause you ordered something." Like, it literally makes no sense every single time. It's a shame they have you working. Well, you keep ordering, I keep delivering.
But why are you working?
Because you bought fucking...
Because you just ordered fucking 6 candle holders and
exactly. Dude, I dropped off 1 box of granola the other day. I dropped off 1 box of fucking coffee. Italian-made brand coffee.
Oh,
I just
the disrespect.
put it on a person. I just stare at it. You know what I do to the world out there? If you're getting Amazon in the region of Mantua, I pretty much Ace Ventura the shit out of those boxes. I'm punting the shit out of them.
You got to watch out for your enemy though. The ring doorbell.
The Ring doorbell is the enemy. Yeah, that's enemy number one.
The Ring doorbell's been
Amazon UPS guy.
The Ring doorbell's been getting fucking Amazon employees fired
Ring.
left and right.
It is, man. Like when we watch training videos, they just show us videos of people fucking up on Ring. Like they just don't care. I seen one guy on a training video. The camera's looking down on him, and it's just like he looks up, he sees that it's there, gives it the finger, and fucking 90-mile-an-hour fastballs it to the fucking.
Oh, that guy was fed up. That guy,
he was done.
He was over
He was
it.
clocked out. You know,
Yeah.
he got a job somewhere else and just figuring out a cool way to leave.
So have you seen, with where you work, has it been a rotating door of employees? Usually with jobs like that, like, for me working in call centers and driving jobs, it's always a rotating door of people. Like, oh, who the fuck's this guy now? Like, it's like,
definitely. Amazon's a lot like a whorehouse. The fucking saloon doors are always swinging in and swinging out. People are fucking rotating like fucking merry-go-rounds for sure. I had this one guy I was training like a week ago on Tuesday, and I think his first day off was like the following Thursday. That Friday, I'm like, yo, where's Steve at? No, Steve quit. Oh.
Steve doesn't exist anymore.
They look at you like it's a fucking horror movie, like The Wicker Man, like Steve. Who?
Oh, you mean Steve? Oh, a.k.a. number 9124691.
Oh, you mean patient 0652 who we're currently probing.
He's been null routed. He's been zeroed. He's been terminated. Rest in peace, Steve. I hope you find a new job. He's not dead, but
He's not. There's a lot of Steves out there that work at my company. Let's not single one out for being dead. I've been holding up, dude. I'm in Philly, just quarantined up, and I've been trying to just stay busy with just activities. Lots of activities. Well, you're one that definitely has a plethora of activities. There was that one time that you told me that you were coloring for 7 hours before you realized it was 6 a.m.
Yeah. So I've been working on this big 5x5 piece. Like
get out!
5
Tell me about it.
Yeah. Yeah. You might have seen the 100 pictures I put on Facebook, but I mean, it's like I'm doing it, and I'm like, I don't really feel like doing
something
this.
you could have brought today.
But it's like, then again, it's like, there's nothing else I could do right now besides do this. So I'm just like, all right, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep coloring.
That's funny you brought that up because a lot of people use the quarantine as an opportunity to finally get around to the things that they wanted to do. Like whether it's a book they wanted to read or some series they wanted to get caught up on. And it's like, they're like, this is the opportunity. Thinking, it's like there's some assumption in their brain being like, you know what, the quarantine's only going to last as long as this book. And then they finish the book and they're just like, I'm bored. When is this going to be done? When's this quarantine going to be over? There's so many people affected by every single one of our stories. It's just, that's what it's about.
Dude, the only thing quarantine really affects, it's just like, I think it's just like, and to me anyway, it's like, all right, like if I'm not doing this, then I'd be at a bar or something. Like, so it's just the bar nightlife, really. Like for me, like other than that, it's just like this is kind of just, another day.
Well, it's definitely booming in the black market marijuana industry.
Oh yes.
Oh, dude, I feel like I need to fucking manufacture and harvest it myself.
So, so to segue into this while we're on the quarantine topic, man, have you heard cam girls can barely keep up with the quarantine demand?
That's tough.
That's crazy, right?
Could you imagine just like you've came so much that you're just like, I come no more. Like you're just a miserable cam girl.
I mean, dude, pussies must be just getting sore as fuck left like around the world, just like
and they're doing it to themselves,
rashing up, dude. Just like I mean, I don't know how many times you can fucking shove an apparatus into your flower before the flower dies.
Into your flower. We got to reach out to Abby, our friend, and find out, what. How much are they taking?
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah,
how much are you taking?
We gotta bring our girl back, dude, and pick her brain about that. But pull it up. Let's see what we got. See what kind of information we got on this.
It's tough. And to all the camp girls out there, we appreciate you guys still working. You're obviously essential employees.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that this type of phenomenon of an industry came blooming a year prior to coronavirus. Otherwise, what would we have?
Yeah.
Then my job would be harder as Amazon because that's all people would be doing is buying shit.
But dude, that must be crazy though. It's like, I mean, that's great for the girls though. It's like all of a sudden it's just like boom, you're getting all these requests. $25, $50, $75, boom, boom. When I was in Florida visiting Donnie at the Sausage Castle, shout out Donnie Curley.
Shout out to the castle.
Shout out Donnie Does Things. Shout out Mike Busey. Shout out the Sausage Castle. I went to Disney World with this chick, and she does that, dude, and she is on there. Her phone it sounds like a slot machine. It just every time it hits,
Right.
it's somebody paying money to get access. Like, she was pretty good looking too, so it's like, I imagine that helps.
Yeah, I was gonna say so many. There's so many models out there that models because they really do not even belong on cams. Like you're just like, oh dude.
Shit, are you over 18?
I am over 18, but it's like they don't have someone telling them like Josephine, no, you're
Josephine.
too fat. You're too fat.
No, it was crazy though. Like when I was in the Star Wars land and we're waiting in line, her phone sounded like a fucking slot machine, just like bling 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 bling. And I'm like, is that dudes like? She's like, yep. I'm like, if you don't mind me seeing, like, what's what are you getting paid here? Like, dude, it was like, she's got her rates for like different things.
Right.
And,
No, I don't know actually, but go ahead. Tell me how it's laid out.
well, I think it was like $25 a month.
You think?
Or
does your dick and hand know?
But what was great is that she's like, well, I need your help. So like, as we're in line,
Anything.
because she's like one of those crazy types, dude, which is like
Often.
a lot of dudes like the funny type shit where they see pussy and
Funny cam girls?
and they're funny too.
I put it in my pussy.
Well, they're not called funny. Oh, you mean funny cam girls?
Oh, funny cam girls. Yeah, that's for the most searched category.
Oh, yeah, I'm subscribed to too.
Yeah. That's great. You have a gigantic dildo in your pussy. Tell a joke.
No, but she would be in line and she would just like pull her fucking dress up and shit, and she'd be like, "Here, take a picture." Like she would do it like in a split second when no one's looking.
Right.
Do it real quick, and I would shoot it, and then like immediately there's people there. I'm like, "You're fucking nuts, dude." I'm like, but I'm like, I'm in this.
Do it again.
I'm like, dude, let me see that again.
Yeah, there's a weird market for it, man. It's like when all the freaks come out at night. Now they just come out when you give them the material that they have subliminally in their mind asked for, but they won't say out loud.
So let's take a look at. So this is a Vice article.
This is the Vice article.
All right, let me take a look. If you're going to be stuck at home for the foreseeable future, you might as well enjoy yourself. And looking at the booming traffic to adult sites like Pornhub and OnlyFans, that's clearly been the thought process for the thousands of people trying to beat lockdown loneliness one jerk at a time.
Right.
It sounds like you wrote this.
Well, there's a lot of lag.
We spoke to 4 cam girls about how this is affecting both their bank balances and their hopes for any how do you say that word? Semblance?
Semblance?
Semblance. I never used that word in my life.
You have
It's resemblance without an R. Semblance
it's semblance.
of a healthy work-life balance.
Now, 4 cam girls, that's a small sample size. I mean, Ava Moore, everyone's familiar with Ava Moore. Shout out to Ava Moore. She had this to say.
Who's that? Oh, go ahead.
The lockdown has been a positive experience for me. More people are watching live shows, paid video sales on my website, and are up interactions on social media. So basically, she's got a paid site that she's doing that extra crispy stuff on. Then she's got her social media sites where she's teasing to get people onto her site. On top of the fact that, see, here's the thing. This is why she's blooming, and this is why the industry is blooming, and they can't keep up with the demand. It was already an industry prior to this quarantine. Now that everyone's locked down, they're all discovering this fucking phenomenon that is the cam girl, and it was already a thing. So now it's just like we have more subscribers and less content. So for all you aspiring cam girls out there, now's the time to jump on the board. You could be literally butt shit ugly, and you put a weird pencil in your urethra tip, and all of a sudden you got guys fucking fingering their buttholes and doing all kinds of weird
so
shit.
it also says, I'm also constantly filming myself on Snapchat and Instagram while I'm eating, exercise, or doing my makeup. Live streams are ideal for attracting new viewers. I forgot about that. I forgot. See, I don't use Snapchat a lot.
People that don't do it at all. Okay, so you say I don't use Snapchat a lot. There's 100,000 people that were like, I just downloaded Snapchat because I've been bored and had nothing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
There's so
But I
many more
forgot.
people.
I mean, I have Snapchat, and obviously I used it, but it's like I forgot that it gets down and dirty like that, and people can make some cooling.
It gets lost in the jerk. What it is
Lost in the jug.
it gets lost in the jerk. The reality is that they're trying to keep up with a content that they've already mastered. That's why they have multiple platforms. You look at us. We're trying to focus on going live. We're trying to and shout out to the people that the few people that watch while we were. And then we're also trying to make sure that our editing is tight. We do all this production. These girls are doing it with maybe 1 or 2 people to help them out on the other side of the camera that like convinced them like, hey, I got a camera. But other than that, they're on multiple platforms and they are nailing every single one.
Yeah.
They're doing it every day.
I forget.
Every day.
Yeah, it's like it's not just coming in from like it's coming in from
It's
all
not coming in
social
the front.
media.
It's coming in the butt.
It's coming in from all social media platforms. So they're getting cum on all over.
Right. It's multiple sites that you're.
That's a lot of cum.
It's a lot of cum. It's a lot of social media cum. And think about this. Like, for example, like in parallel, bands. Like, bands go out and they play events, and only a certain amount of people are maxed out allowed to come into that venue, and they're going to get a paid certain rate because that they already know about. With online content, to all you, aspiring people out there that are artists, you could just nowadays post a concert like our friends Good Man Fist did. Shout out to them for throwing us up for a sponsor.
Yeah.
You could do a live stream there and ask for tips, and you can get $5 a person, and 600 people give you $5. That's a lot of fucking coin, dude.
Yeah, that's
more than a gig, and more people are watching your live stream than are allowed in the bar.
It adds up. In fact, the girl I followed just sent me a new video saying she fucking.
Please stop harassing me.
yeah. She said she's put a restraining order against me. Anyway, moving on. I want to get back to that, but God, this has been buzzing around.
What?
Wes Scantlin
I knew it.
was having such a hard time covering Nirvana's "About a Girl." And it wasn't just a hard time where your voice breaks here and there. He fucked that song up, dude.
You watched it?
Oh, I watched it like, dude, if I'm having a bad morning or something, I put it on. It's like, life's not that bad.
Yeah. This guy did a lot of heroin when he was younger.
Oh my God, dude.
You know what's sad about it, too?
It's like, dude, put it this way, all right?
Don't disrespect a dead person, first of all.
Put it
a
this
dead
way.
legend.
What the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, listen. Oh, yeah, him disrespecting? Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
I think you're talking about me. I'm like,
It's not Wes Scantlin,
sir?
it's Wes
Sir?
Scantlin. Yeah.
Sir?
Sir?
No, so put it like this, all right? So Sirius, pause that for a sec.
Yeah.
Sirius Radio is the one that put the concert on. And I get it, they do it usually, I'm sure the band gets there at like 4 in the morning, when those radio shows start and shit, and they just played a gig the night before. But he went on, like I said, it wasn't just a crackle and a break here and there, like, it was just like this. It sounded like a dude that just never fucking like sang before, really. Like, and it sounded like another thing that pissed me off is like he's trying so hard.
You know
to
what
sound
really
like,
grinds my gears?
He's trying so hard to sound like Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
Right.
Like just singing your regular voice.
Yeah, you're like a horrible wedding singer that's trying to be the person that made the song
I mean,
instead of
we
making
already
it
know
your
you
own.
fucking ride Kurt Cobain's dick as it is. Like the whole like
the way he looks,
Dude.
the way he did heroin.
I mean, I can't knock it. Like they made some radio hits for the average like douchebags on the job. Like.
No. Song that
but they
came
bought
out
the image too. Like he had the Kurt Cobain long hair, dude. He got
Yeah.
he got a guy like this. That whole raspy voice, dude. I like it playing around my ass.
Jesus Christ. That just reminds me of that song. That song sucked.
God, just saying that fucking made me depressed.
So this guy's just reviewing it. I want to watch it.
Yeah, if it's still on.
Yeah, he paid so many people.
Type
to
it in
take
the
off
type it in the YouTube search.
Type it.
Type it in the YouTube search.
Put it in the YouTube search. Put it in the
Once it's on the internet, it doesn't leave the internet.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter how many people you pay to get your shit removed. Like you can tell any stripper in the world.
Oh, so what I was saying is, I don't know if I finished, but it was Sirius XM. They removed the video from their YouTube.
I didn't know that.
I mean, that's pretty fucking bad, dude. Like, what does that tell you? Like,
Here we go. The music's not that bad.
no, the music's spot on.
And for those of you at home, we'll make sure that we have this up and it doesn't lag because it's the internet.
Are you connected to mine?
I am. Sorry, I'll come back up.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm sure, like, yeah, we'll post it. But I mean, if you've heard it, you've heard it.
Easy friend, I do with the head to hand. I do. Thank you for this show.
That's so brutal.
But you have a clue.
This looks like he's taking a mean dump.
Take it,
He's taking such a brutal dump.
And you know what's always a bad sign, dude? Like, if you look at the guitar player, midway song, he starts laughing. Like, he starts smirking. Like, he's just like, fuck, man, this is terrible. I mean, it's dreadful. I kind of feel bad.
The band's just looking at him like, dude, are you off heroin? Like, are you sure you're off heroin?
Yeah, because you need to get back on it, stat.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Yeah, if you're off heroin, then we definitely need to talk about the way that you're singing.
We need to go score something right now for you.
Yeah, somebody go to Camden.
Sorry, I don't
Like,
too
you know,
loud.
he probably put it on something like, oh, we just did a gig last night. It's been a while since we played out live, and I really fucking went for it.
But
Lost my voice. Look at the drummer. You won't even look up.
even if you got, like, lost voice from the night before, there's still ways of singing it,
Ugh.
like, more clear and, like, more, like...
Dude, look. Every time he hits a bad note, the guitar player, he kind of he kind of twitches. Watch. Right here.
Yeah, see him smiling? There you go. That's the one.
Yeah, watch right here.
You hear me out tonight.
Woo!
I can see you every
Yeah, but yeah, Sirius XM took that down off their channel. That's just pretty much saying
Wasn't
like, I'm sorry, man, you guys really sucked.
Yeah, dude. Sorry, bro. You're just not making the cut.
I don't know how to put this, but we're out of space on YouTube. Like some stupid excuse.
Yeah, an excuse like the fucking you tell an idiot like, hey man, why don't you go look for the space hooks in the back of the truck?
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, listen, man, we got to be honest with you. We just don't have enough room on the internet.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we had it up, dude, but we got a letter from the internet. They're like, yo, listen, we're really full.
Yeah, it got such a response that it just kind of just rejected itself.
Yeah, we got a letter from the internet, and they're like, yo, dude, we're a little full. Take that down.
Yeah, we're a little.
Marty.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, you got it. It's Wes's fault. Look at it. Look, the bass player to the right.
You
the guitar
changed,
player.
man.
Yeah, what's your problem, man?
You changed, man.
Stick to the heroin. It's fucking
Anyway.
It's dark.
But on a brighter note, Yoko Ono sings on city streets to ensure New York residents stay inside.
No,
That's a bullshit article, but I just wanted to put it. I wanted it on the treatment so bad because I just wanted to say that.
I know. And there's a couple things that are like that, but the reality is that's funny as shit. Like
What's that video where she's like? Pull it up. There's a video of her where she's like doing like an acapella, like just yelling into the mic, and she's like taking it serious. Like, this is dreadful, dude. Like,
did you see the?
This is embarrassing, dude. Like, I can't even like. You just gotta like walk away from shit. Like, 'cause you're more embarrassed than them.
That'd be great if the person with the camera actually was just like, you know what, I'm all right. Just kept walking. You know what, I'm good.
Oh, God.
Look at her. She looks like Charlie Chaplin.
Getting fucking anxiety watching it.
Really? Whoa. That's what it sounds like when they do like tantric sex, right?
And there's those douchebags in the crowd like, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that was art.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, did you see her? She was fucking divine.
Yeah.
Used a lot. So she just went up to a mic and was like, basically, you guys want to hear
sucked
my
the
O
mic
sounds?
off.
You want to hear my O sounds? Yeah. She for those of you at home, if you've ever watched like an aggressive mouth porn where it's just like,
Yeah.
that's basically what she did for lyrics.
Yeah.
You got to hand it to her. It's creative. She did follow a tempo.
So in other news, a parrot got detained for yelling police to warn its owners about a drug raid. I mean, that's what I call good house training to a pet.
Well, I'm glad we have people out there really digging up the research on some of these stories because that's probably one of the best I've heard this week. I searched parrot though. So parrot does what?
Parrot.
Tells police.
Parrot tells police. Yeah.
They're here. There's that intelligent parrot just like,
Rat, flush the heroin. Rat, flush the heroin.
Is this real? Neighbor calls police on parrot? Concerned UPS driver calls 911 after parrot cries.
They don't have a video. Well, there's no video for it, but anyway, there's a guy dealing.
He's a drug dealer?
Yeah, some heavy
that's
shit out of
funny.
his apartment.
And he trained his bird.
He trained the bird like they had like almost like a secret code word. So I don't know what.
Now that's interesting.
I wish
If
there was a
you
parasite.
if you only had a choice to take one animal and make it somewhat of an assistant of yours, would you like would that, would it be like talking to you like a parrot and like giving you like heads ups, or would it be like a monkey that's gonna like run and grab you a beer? Like where's your head at with like that kind of
See,
like
my parrot would
feature?
talk like more like a human. Be like, "Hey, Jeff, hope you slept well. Hey, listen. I took a couple phone calls for you. There's a couple faxes that came in with your name on it. Also, do you want to do lunch with Mr. Hammerson?
Because we have a space at 2 o'clock for Mr. Evans.
Oh, by the way, Oh, also, Mrs. Smith needs to know by Tuesday if you're going to sell those 2x3.5 products on. Oh, also the Anderson deal. What are we doing about that?
If I was your owner, I would just be like, "How did you answer the phone?"
Oh, also, Julie called.
That's just what Julie sounds like.
Yeah. So, all right, I'm gonna go fly back to vacation. Shit on the way.
man.
Shit on the floor on the way back.
That's awesome. Oh, by the way, clean that up. Yeah. It's like a weird mix between like flying away and
Like
jerking
a gallop,
off.
a gallop. And
Yeah,
like
it was a
two-
gallop, jerking off,
like-
and flying away.
Oh, there it is. Here's.
Oh, there it is. It's right on the story. So forget the Nickelback, because it already says unaware of coronavirus. Nickelback continues the tour. So, because they have no idea that.
Never made it with a virus.
Never had a fan up front.
Tired of fucking with this pneumonia. I'm tired of fucking with the pneumonia.
Tired when my chest caves in you. Yeah, I feel like someone like him would get coronavirus and not even know it and just spread it around.
Ventilators remind me that I couldn't breathe. Ventilators remind me that I still can't breathe. Corona, it's got me. My lungs are fucking caving.
It's not like I want to. Oh, man, he doesn't want to breathe.
I can't breathe. I can't walk.
You're close. It's hard to be shitty.
Cock
you know what I mean?
rock for you. That's right, cock rock.
The purge siren, that's quarantine-like.
Yeah, let's stay on this virus kick. So,
Yeah, this shit is super popular, the virus stuff. Have you?
hey, man, I just bought stock in virus. COVID-15.
I think the cost of a share is priceless. It's it's like you could literally lose a family in life and still buy in shares of that because it's
Pretty heavy talking you're doing right
It's a
there,
high
bro.
percentage. That's a high talking. That's right.
Oh,
I'm high talking.
puns.
Speaking of coronavirus.
What were we talking about though with the virus?
Forget about this. This lady fucking named her twins after coronavirus.
Yeah, that's something. That's actually real. Look that up. There was a woman. She just gave birth to. I think it was a boy and a girl. One's name's Corona and one's COVID.
Dude, that's dark. You're gonna name.
I mean,
your
talk
kids
about
after
putting
some-
a curse on your fucking newborns, dude.
Yeah, like you're literally like, oh, something named this killed 100,000 people.
Oh, they're Indians,
Oh,
so they
that's-
probably think it's like good luck. Hashtag not racist.
Hashtag totally racist. Oh man, that's fucked up, man. All right, so is it the twins? So twin sisters? No, that's it. Here it is. Wow, that's dark. It literally says name them after the deadly virus.
All right, let me read this. Meet Corona and COVID. Newborn twins in India named after the deadly novel coronavirus spreading around the globe. The siblings, a boy and a girl, were born on March 27th to
There you are.
Preeti and Vinaya Verma in the Indian state of Chhattisgarh. According to Sky News, the delivery happened after facing several difficulties, and therefore my husband and I wanted to make the day memorable. Mom, Preeti Verma, told Press Trust of India, reported by Sky News. Take it over, Kev.
I mean, I just think it's a little narcissistic to call yourself pretty, and just that's your name now. But aside from that, you're gonna be named
speaking
pretty,
of-
but
I
your
hate-
kids' names are
yeah.
Corona and fucking
Dude,
COVID.
You hit on a good topic there in itself. Like, I hate people that self-praise and self-boast. For example,
Memorable.
I'm not going to say the name, but this I remember this girl posted this thing,
Right.
selfie of just like her eyes, and she wrote, "I love my eyes." Like,
Jesus
what are you doing?
That's a depressed person.
What are you doing? Like,
That's
stop.
someone. That's someone that takes 300 selfies a day and goes through every single one
Like-
until they're happy with the one they post.
Listen, that's where someone's on social media straight fishing, dude. They're just fishing for fucking like, I need gratification
Yeah.
at all times. Like,
That's
I
tough.
love my eyes.
There's some deep down fucking dark shit
What?
going on in that
Like,
person's
what
head.
is that?
man.
Let me just finish this. The couple made the decision, she said, after hospital workers began referring to the babies as Corona and
No,
COVID.
they didn't. Now, first of all, and this is really a fucked up situation to even put your kids in. And I got to be honest with you, I'm a dark person, and that's really dark. But if you had to pick one, would you rather be called Corona or COVID?
COVID.
Don't. Exactly. COVID's a total like apocalyptic name. Like,
COVID
you
sounds
walk
pretty
around
cool,
like,
actually.
Oh shit, that's COVID.
COVID.
Oh shit, dude. Like there's like when you walk around, there's music playing behind you, fucking chain links and shit. You sound like a badass.
COVID Hawk Wharton.
Hawk?
I don't know.
You thought about this before?
Yeah, actually, me and my cam girlfriend were,
So far, India has reported 3,082 cases and 86 deaths. So 86 people died for 2 people to claim the names of the virus. The country, 1.3 billion residents, have put a lockdown by the central government with only trips to supermarkets and pharmacies permitted. But the reality is these people put in there, in the quote, now New York Post, I don't know how fucking reputable you are, but probably not going to be our sponsor after saying that, but I don't know, man. Fuck COVID and Corona. That's a fucking dark way to make a memorable moment.
So yeah, there's 2 new humans named Corona and COVID. Moving on, drug dealers.
If you see them, beat them up.
Are dressing up as delivery drivers,
Beat up babies.
joggers, and nurses to sell heroin during quarantine.
Now, I mean, this is, again, I guess this is creative.
What are you doing out here? I'm just a jogger.
But for me, I just walk
Move
up to
along.
people and sell it.
How much dope you need?
Dress, yeah, joggers dress.
Oh, disregard. Just a jogger. 11/8/25 Cobain. Just a jogger.
That's the best. All right, so
11/8/25
not
code
just
6,
joggers,
105 Eastern, 105 East Pine.
delivery drivers. So they pull up as like a fucking flex driver. Drug dealers are dressing up as delivery driver, joggers, and nurses to sell heroin during lockdown. And not just anything. Heroin, dude. Fucking going dark. With
That
the
dope.
creativity. Look at this guy. I can't see his face, so.
DA got that dope.
Go for it, Jeff.
Since being placed on coronavirus lockdown, you might have experienced the primeval urge to buy something. Tinned soup, bog roll. What, did I fuck that word up?
Yeah, it was primeval.
What did I say?
Primeval? I don't know.
I said it in like a
Judges?
an accent. Primeval urge to buy something. Yeah, you're right. It is. It's not primeval. Primeval urge to buy something. Tin soup, bog roll, bread flour in the hope it would ward off the sense of impending doom. The collective urge might have caused pandemonium in the shops, but it pales in comparison to what England's 300,000 frequent heroin and crack users will be feeling at the moment. Their desire to buy and buy again is what drives Britain's 5 billion heroin and crack market through the roof.
Dude, I mean, that's pretty creative for heroin addicts.
Oh no, mom's here.
Mom.
Oh my god, dude. You're a beast.
She brought in dinner.
Shout out Sammy, fucking bringing out a full pasta dish, homemade. You're the bomb. Thank you.
Shout out to that butt.
Shout out to her nice ass too.
So this is a nice butt. It is a nice butt. So we're gonna take a break and eat that pasta.
We'll be back. Lame Brains episode 19. Ciao.
La pequeña araña en un tubo se subió.
And we're recording here.
That's right. We're still recording.
We're doing something a little different here tonight here at Lame Brains TV. We have the jazz music on. That's not different, but we're going live on Kevin's feed. Pretty soon we'll be doing ours. Sorry, I'm a little hesitant right now because I just spilled a fucking Corona over my laptop.
You did. It's probably going to be.
Obsolete later.
Yeah. I got through the firewall and it's down.
It's gonna die from COVID-19.
Yeah. You just spilled COVID-19. It was a Corona.
It was a Corona.
Yeah, you did spill it into your laptop. So
it does affect.
that equals your
even machines. Yeah, that's right. COVID-19 actually found a way to kill machines.
Yeah, and
I think there's a movie. What's that? Might be called Terminator.
Yeah. They sent Arnold Schwarzenegger to take out on coronavirus, and it didn't play out well. I think they took about 5-6 series to just try to get it right. And I think we were the first to say in the last episode that this was going to be a plague, and I mean it seems plague-like, does it not?
Definitely seems plague-like.
Yeah, I mean they're weighing their options. It's like, do we go to war? Do we have a plague? Let's go plague. Nobody can see it, so it's like an invisible enemy.
Well, to speak on that, let's
Who to blame?
Here's something a little different. Let's talk about COVID-19. Fucking people are stealing.
Oh yeah.
They're posing as test sites, but they're stealing people's DNA.
Yeah. What do you think that's for? What do you think that's for, audience?
Clone humans.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. They're making fucking. They're
People.
gonna start with human pigs.
Yeah.
Part pig, part human.
Yeah, they got a positive response when they were like doing, the Tupac on stage as like a hieroglyphic or whatever the fuck he was. What the fuck? You know what I'm talking about, man? Like
Tupac on stage.
Yeah,
when he was a hologram.
when he was at
Coachella.
Coachella, yeah, fucking A.
That was sick.
That was it. That's right. No, we're doing. I don't know.
Coachella!
So the audience, they can't hear coffee talk music, right? Correct.
Right.
That sucks. Yeah, Danielle, shout out, LameBrains, yay! Hey guys, we have a poll that we're gonna start here in a second. I'm just throwing it out there. Essentially, what we want to know is if you were to be taken advantage of. I'm just gonna use the terms taken advantage of. Who would you rather it be by? Would you rather it be by Harvey Weinstein, or would you rather it be by Bill Cosby? You let us know in the comments below. Other than that,
That's a lot of people want to know that actually. I know since I was a young boy,
Right.
I want to know if listen, man, if push comes to shove and I'm getting raped, is it Harvey Weinstein or Bill Cosby?
Sure.
Leave your comments below.
and what would you? I mean, if you had to choose,
I would choose what's his name?
Bill Cosby,
Bill Cosby.
the Jello pudding guy.
Bill Cosby.
Oh man, that's fucking brutal.
Yeah. Let me check the treatment here. Wait, let me do the.
Let me. Breaking news here on 97.5. We got breaking news.
Drone walks dog for a man on coronavirus lockdown. Yeah, you can't be surprised we're talking about the quarantine and coronavirus so much because we're in a goddamn pandemic. And
Yeah,
we're quarantined, so that's what we're doing.
We're dealing with all kinds of shit like, viruses that we can't see. I mean, of course there's drones out there walking dogs, man. People are using drones to fucking take pictures of their kids from, like, high above. It's for, like, makeshift movies and shit.
But talk about, like, that's the thing, man, like some future shit coming to fruition.
Yeah.
Drones, because you always think of futuristic movies, dude, just the drone goes up like, what is your ID number? Beep, bop, 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 boop, boop, and, like, follows you around, got the gun on it.
Right.
Is
Is that the sound he makes?
Now it's enforcing laws, dude. Well, pretty soon it's going to have a voice, dude. Like,
So Terminator, back to Terminator.
So this is what it's going to be. It's going to be, yeah, it pretty much is.
Yeah, you there.
Judgment Day is coming.
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
No, but it's
Jeff
going to be
said
like this. Okay, so if a cop gets dispatched out to a site or a crime, before backup gets there or anything, dude, he's going to dispatch a drone off either his roof or his trunk, and it's going to go up, put the light on it like a cop, like
Yeah.
what are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Yeah, fucking Minority Report shit. Scan your eyes.
I guarantee that'll be here within the next 10 years.
It's gonna scan your eyes and see all your DNA and your
Which is
fucking
actually
Tinder profile.
I mean, it's good for the cops, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
What's good for the cops is good for the gander.
But in the same respect, if they're trying to like make an arrest, the drone, unless the drone fucking has 8 arms that extend right away and like fucking puts cuffs on everyone, like.
I'd be kind of into watching that.
8 arrest booked and logged into the system.
You're on heroin. Please turn around and put your arms behind your back. Oh, man. Oh, Danielle, shout out. Yes, we are 6 feet apart. This is actually an illusion. We're green screened right now. So Jeff's in Philly and I'm in Jersey, and we're making this happen. There's glitches everywhere.
There's glitches everywhere. Oh, God. Speaking of some cock rock shit, man. God, Kid Rock.
Oh, yeah, man.
subpoenaed to produce glass dildo as evidence in Insane Clown Posse lawsuit. What is that about?
Basically, there's been some evidence that's been brought up that Kid Rock owns a dildo that was once used in a situation that is now being called to question.
With ICP?
Yeah, exactly. So could you imagine?
Wait. Did something happen with the Juggalos?
This is him. Oh, man.
What's the matter? My phone's going crazy. Hold on, let me take this.
All right, here.
Wait. Did something happen with the Juggalos?
I'm going to put Kid Rock's dildo has been called into question.
My name is Kid.
Now, if anybody's out there had some type of foreign apparatus that they insert into them that has been called into question, please leave it in your comments below. Okay. So he responds to the subpoena. So Insane Clown Posse, we'll see. Oh, that's what he looked like when he was like, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Look at his face.
All I think is just,
look at his face.
I go behind the shed and fired up.
Yeah, firing up fucking crack pipes. Look at his eyes, dude.
All right, let me see it.
Detroit. There it is. The tale of the regifted glass dildo turned some heads a few weeks ago when it was reported that Kid Rock was asked to produce said dildo to use as evidence in a sexual harassment lawsuit against former Insane Clown Posse and Psychopathic Records employee Dirty Dan. I don't know why I turned into that
Kid
millionaire
Rock
guy.
has now released 2 letters on his website that says if they want for the lawyers on both sides, his statement starts definitively enough in all caps, all parties involved that ICP glass dildo case can shove up one's arse.
Sorry.
I want to talk more dirty
You
English.
want to keep going? You keep want to go going deeper into that.
He goes on to say that he's never met anyone, people involved, anyone's never been in possession of the alleged glass dildo. He also
losing you.
check.
Oh, there
we
you are.
go.
There you are.
It's always my mic. Wait, does your mic cut out too?
No, I'm good, man. I'm Gucci, man. Go ahead. You were reading. you were killing that fucking read.
Mic killed me. Oh, I'm skitzing
It
out
took
here.
you out of it. It's all right,
Yeah,
man.
it's all right,
We'll
whatever.
retract. So basically, Kid Rock, dildos called into question. I mean, he had to see that coming at some point, right? I mean, it was only a matter of time.
Yeah, I mean, when you're a high profile figure like Kid Rock, you might get questioned about a dildo.
Yeah. Oh, that dildo? Like, how many dildos does this guy have? He's got to remember a specific dildo that's called into one night's moment. Like, he's got to remember that shit. You know how many moments he has with dildos? Regular moments with dildos. Regular moments.
Yeah. Fucking Kid Rock. Hey, be sure to check out Kid Rock with Nickelback and Puddle of Mud.
That's right. Kid Rock with Puddle of Mud and Nickelback this Saturday at Nobody Showing Up Arena.
I'm going to try to, this looks like a good one because I can't barely read it, so I'm going to try to read it.
It's the weed. Jeff hit it like twice.
Yeah, dude, again, I apologize. I hit the blunt twice. First off, wait, let's speak of this weed he had, okay? Right. This weed was about as purple and as bright as his sweatshirt. And, as just a here and there weed smoker, when you're about to fucking smoke the gas, you're about to get lit up.
Yeah, no. You definitely go to outer space every time we smoke pot, and I'm glad to take you there. I'm like a pilot that takes you to a world that you never knew existed.
All right, so check this out. So let me maybe you can pronounce.
Shout
it
out
better.
to Gabe Lovato in the house. Kid Rock is the above ground pool of people. He really.
Well put, Gabe. Well put.
Yeah, man.
That's
if you guys get it, you got it. If you don't get it, you don't got it.
Get it? Don't got it? That's right. Breaking news from Gabe Lovato. The Kid Rock is the above-ground swimming pool of rock and roll.
This just in from our field man, Gabe. That's right. Kid Rock is an above-ground pool.
Gabe, thanks for taking that in the field. And remember, be safe.
Shout out to Gabe. He's on the field.
Be sure to put your N95 mask on when approaching.
Does anybody have one of those? If you have one of those, you're a 1%er. That's 1%er shit right there.
We are the 1%.
Yeah, after the apocalypse and shit, there's that one crew that's like the 1%ers. We are the 1%ers.
Do you know what I picture? I picture, someone's working a job that sucks, like at a grocery store.
All the time. That happens all the time.
And you got this like fucking boy wonder, like douchebag, like manager.
Always that kid.
That like takes it way too serious. He's like,
Absolutely.
all right, meeting 5 o'clock. Guys, remember, you know what we are? We're essential.
Touches his wristwatch that's not there. Come on, Jeffrey. It's 5 minutes later than when you're supposed to be here.
There's a reason why we're here. They're at home. They need us.
What's that voice?
You know why? Because we're essential. The dude that takes it too far, like, man, shut the fuck up.
Like, that's everything to him. He goes home and remembers the things that happened at work that shouldn't have in aisle 3. of his fucking produce store.
Yeah, and on his free time, all he rocks is like food product stuff, like Chiquita banana shirts.
Yeah. He wears Crocs.
Enemans fucking jogging pants.
Fucking no, I'd wear those. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'd wear those.
I'd wear those.
What's wrong with Enemans jogging pants? I mean, we're all getting fat.
Oh man. So yeah, how many people out there? Leave a message in the comments if you're getting fat. Is anybody else getting fat in the coronavirus pandemic, epidemic thing? I feel like I'm losing a little bit of weight, and I'm loving the coffee music, by the way, in my ears.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, dude. I feel like everybody's talking about gaining weight. I feel like I'm losing weight. So what's the hap? What's the hap on the streets, people? You guys gaining or losing?
It's good for you, man.
Leave a comment below.
I'm glad you think that about yourself, but in reality,
I'm fat as fuck.
You are fucking super fat. As am I. Let's move on. Anyway, what I was trying to read like 20 minutes ago.
It's all right. We got 20 minutes.
The Hindu Mahasabha.
Right. You said that right?
Is having a party with cow piss and dung cakes to fight coronavirus.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
It's all the treatment, man.
Sometimes I print it, but I don't read. So, all right, because I was stuck on the name in general, just whether or not you even nailed it. So, Chinchkas? What did you say his name was?
The Hindu.
Where you at? Where you at on treatment? Music? Oh, okay, right on. Okay, so Masahashaba. I'll check with my neighbor, Muhammad.
All right, well, Kevin's looking into that. Let's take it to Gabe in the field.
Oh, yeah, he'd be on it, too. He'd tell us right away.
Gabe.
All right, so here it is. You're right. It's a whole group of Hindus offering cow urine. It's not just one dude. So Amasa Hashaba is not a one person. It's a group of beings, and they were bid to ward off the coronavirus, and they think cow piss is doing it. Now, we've already established that we drink cow milk, and the fact of the matter is, we're not even supposed to. So why are they trying to find like means for like the other liquids that come out of a cow? Like, I just want to know, man. Like, what's next? We're gonna fucking just put semen on bread and be like, no, it's like mayonnaise. You have no idea.
Well, it's. I know there's a lot of important things going on, but I think this is the most important thing ever to ever like happen in real life.
Right.
It's like he's having a party with cow piss.
Yeah.
I can't even read this anymore. I don't even know where to take this, dude. I can't even make jokes up about it. It's just so fucking weird.
Well, Gabe said the chopper's live, and that he's in many fields. So I mean, he may be. Listen, if anybody out there is well educated in cow piss, please give us a call back at 856-555-2424.
Yeah, I don't know. That last article, shit whack.
But it was real.
This is hot, dude. This is hot.
Breaking news.
Speaking about fucking jerking off and
TMZ?
getting your dick hard. Fucking Dolly Parton wants to celebrate.
That's TMZ.
Since the dawn of man, there have been rumors that Dolly Parton and her longtime friend Judy are gay.
Dolly Parton wants to celebrate her 75th birthday by posing for Playboy.
Dude, would you do it? Would you look at it?
How do you feel about Grandma naked?
I mean, I just saw her on a fucking
Yes.
documentary the other day.
God
She didn't
bless
look
her,
that
because
bad.
you know what, dude? She looks great. Pull a picture of her up.
Like the now picture or the
now.
prime? Okay.
We know.
You ever seen her without the lips like
I
that?
want to see her.
That's weird.
Oh, yeah, she got serious lip and... Oh, who doesn't? Dude, listen, how old is she? She's got to be like, what, 77, 78?
Gabe.
She's an old gal.
Yeah, dude, she wants to do it for her 75th birthday. You just read it. So how old is she, Jeff?
Oh, my God. Wow,
Jesus
dude.
Christ,
Oh.
man. Jeff smoked. That's right. 2 times.
Dude, 2 hits off the blunt, and it's like...
It's another world for you. Morty, you ever hit 2?
Morty, did you ever hit the blunt 2 times?
Yeah, man.
Oh, you did? Oh, I guess I'm a pussy.
All right, so was she in it before?
Look at her. What a
Yeah.
fucking dime.
Are both your arms above the table?
I'm definitely flicking my fucking...
Flick that tittle.
My dick.
Jeff licks his tittle, told.
Chub up.
Chub up. Chub up some. Do you even chub?
Scott Bowling, if you're still on there, chub up.
Scott Bowling, do you chub? Dude, I mean, to the right. Wow. I mean, wow. But yeah, if she's 75, that lady right there is 75 years old. I mean, it was a good story to bring up. Well, I mean, the question is, are you going to look? I mean, it should be a poll question, but we're too concerned about who you'd be touched by. But if it was a poll question, yeah, like, I mean, would you jerk the rod stick to gizzard neck. I mean,
Gizzard neck.
Like what part about you fascinated enough to go for it on the left side?
Listen, dude, she's 75 and she's got a fucking killer body on her. Her face isn't falling apart.
Still a beautiful
she looks
voice.
great, man.
Could you imagine her just like getting eggs fresh off the farm the next morning? Fucking
Oh, I'm sure she does, dude.
yeah, that's how she treats her dates.
Farm fresh
respect.
eggs. Farm
With
fresh
respect.
eggs.
All right, so
Yeah, so, shout out to Dolly Parton.
shout out.
Keep it going, girl. Stay fit. Stay with it. And also, be safe. Leave your comments below.
Hell yeah.
So this one's a little bit of a mystery. And what it entitles is, you'll never guess what they found on McDonald's touchscreens.
What do you think it is? Everybody, before we even
Cum,
look
dude.
it up. Okay, so Jeff's got cum.
Cum or
Jeff's going
Corona?
cum. Jeff's going cum or Corona. Jeff's going cum or Corona, guys. For the 12 of you watching, and we appreciate every single 24 eyeballs that are staring at the screen. What do you think's on these screens, guys? But Greg, what do you think's on there? All right, Aaron's taking a gander. We want to know. We want to know from the people. What is on the screens of McDonald's that came back positive?
So
on
the
test?
subject is you'll never believe what they find on the McDonald's touchscreen. So leave your comment below what you think is on the McDonald's screen. And
So-
your favorite item from the McDonald's menu. That's right. And that's a good way to cut to our sponsor.
Which area of the screen?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm infected by it.
That's right. For a number 3 coronavirus with fries at McDonald's, you can too be infected. So how do you think this is all going to end? This whole coronavirus thing.
Judgment Day, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Exoskeletons coming down, looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, didn't
Clearly.
James Cameron warn us?
I mean, I would just like to be the biker that's there for him to jack for the fucking bike and the dope jacket. Like, I just want to be at the bar and watch them come out of the fucking electric orb and shit.
You forgot to say please. Ooh.
Could you nail every line in that movie if you were asked to?
I would put money on it, yeah.
Yeah.
A good amount. Maybe like off by like 15 words.
All right. So then, knowing the whole series, what's your favorite Terminator?
Oh my
out
God,
of the
T2,
group?
dude.
T2.
T2.
All right. And
I mean, the
everybody
first one
out
is-
there agree in Facebook land if it's T2. I do too.
The first
It's
one's
liquid.
amazing too, but
Sure.
I mean, for a sequel to come out and just pulverize everything. You know, when I was talking to the video game nerd, we're talking about the Terminator franchise, right?
Yeah.
And obviously they made so many shit ones after, but it's like the bar was set so high with those fucking movies. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's it.
And what shined about 2 the most that makes you go 2 over the rest of the franchise? Was it that little kid that's now like a heroin
Part
addict?
2 was just like it was. They still kept it violent. They still kept it like, just like real, like, and the way James Cameron shoots is just unbelievable.
Yeah, the way that dude kept his face firm like a robot, like
Yeah.
a fucking true robot. The whole sequence, like he was running
Oh,
full
and-
speed with just a fucking.
And
still
aside
face.
from that,
it's kind of cryptic.
the soundtrack is like the best movie soundtrack ever made.
Yeah, you use it a lot.
You guys remember that part?
Totally, yes. My favorite part.
Wait, you guys aren't watching Terminator 2 right now? Oh shit, wrong channel. I thought this was the T2 chat.
Oh man. All right, so basically we got no poll responses. That's weird. Nobody wants to tell us who'd rather be fiddled.
Aaron,
by.
do I think Kim Jong Un is dead? I think at this point it would be confirmed.
It would be confirmed. We got an inside scoop from a man on the scene, Gabe Lovato, and it turns out that he is in fact been taken out by just some friendly fire.
In fact, Gabe's over there doing live coverage right now for LameBrainsTV in North Korea. Gabe, what's the status of Kim Jong Un?
Well, he doesn't have much on, and this is just me in my earbud here. That he does say that Corey Feldman will be the next to be suicided.
Dude, you know what, Gabe? You're not lying, man.
Yeah, dude, he puts this huge documentary out. He's right on the fucking brink of suicide.
You ain't lying, man.
Yeah, just remember if
Yo, Phil Miller, what up?
if he does kill himself, Gabe, you were the first to call it, dude.
Gabe, you know what? That's I wouldn't be shocked, man, for taking a huge leap and putting something out there like that, especially calling out specific names. Like, you might get suicided.
Call my name, Atreyu.
When you call my name. What's the Madonna song?
When you call my name, I fucking do something weird in your butt with a thing. And
Suicide. Don't you call my name.
it's a good song, dude. I mean, we fucking obviously nailed the lyrics.
What's that Madonna song, guys?
Who's that?
Call my name. That's all I know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so
Purge siren. I know we talked about it, but it's like that's a real thing. Like, would you be into that? Would you be into a purge like?
I can't do it. How's it go?
It's pretty fucking epic. It's got a horror vibe to it. That's not bad.
The purge siren. Yeah, so you guys heard
Just
about
in
that?
general. Like, yeah.
I thought that was a total bullshit article, dude.
No, it turned out to be true, man.
I can't believe the cops actually used that. Like,
I mean, it kind of scares people.
out of all the sounds you could use,
Yeah, they're talking about
you
drones.
used it from the
going
purge,
down.
where it means, all right, it's time to go fuck the city up. Like, out of everything you could use, you use the purge siren. That means, all right, rules don't apply anymore. Go fuck shit up.
Oh, man, I trust you, bro. I trust you, Greg. No, you're absolutely right, man. Absolutely. I agree with you wholeheartedly, man. That's a lot of people are like, oh, people won't do that. We got kids and we're families around here. No, man. There's 80% of you that are like Jeff over here, who are just like a single in his 30s, got nothing to live for, fucking living in a fucking shithole in the city, and you're just fucking hitting your bat to your hand being like, you know what? Fucking run the siren, dude, because I'm going out there, and the first person I'm going after is that lady in 16B, because she stares at me every time with her fucking dog, and then you get all morbid and shit. Like, yo, dude, you know how many guys are out there ready to fucking wait for that light switch to go off?
I mean, that's probably something I wouldn't do, but I mean, for you to think that, it's pretty fucking vulgar. Yeah. This is a PG podcast, dude. Sorry, man. You know, it's kid hour.
No,
sorry
listen,
to all
Aaron,
the kiddies.
Aaron, there's tons of glitching going on because I gotta be honest.
Oh wait, is your phone hooked up to my hotspot?
Is your phone hooked up to his hotspot?
Hook up to my hotspot.
It is hooked up.
Your phone is.
This is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're good. Listen,
Guys, don't mind the
a lot of people.
the glitches.
There's a lot of people dealing with this.
It's glitching like a motherfucker. That's
All right, listen. That's not what we're here for, guys.
But yeah, the purge, the siren. Like, just imagine if you were at your house and you just heard that. Would you grab a bat and a mask? Go get some money?
Would you? I mean, you're asking because
I
of
would.
personal feelings?
I would go steal some shit.
I was over at Gene's house. Shout out to Gene. But he basically, I was like, yo, man, are you, how you feeling about this quarantine thing? Like, are you prepared for shit to, like, really pop off? Dude, I telling you, my mind was blown. I walked into this back room, and this guy's pulling out 40-pound bags of NASA-bagged food, being like, this is good for 45 years. And then he has, like, towers of water. He has a go bag. He has fucking these things that you stick
Straight
into
doomsday
the...
paper. Gabriel,
for real.
the government is trying to shut us down, man. Yeah, man. What the fuck, man? They got our transmission, man.
It's possible, man.
Yo, keep talking to him. I got to piss.
Hey, guys. Just me here alone. Oh, man, I'm the least interesting person.
LameBrainsTV, episode 19. We're back.
Ooh, we are back. We feel good.
Is that the music?
It sounds like the ocean.
Oh, it is. So you can understand my paranoia. I spilled a Corona beer on my fucking laptop earlier, dude. So now,
Yeah,
I'm,
you
like,
were-
every little noise, I'm like, oh, God, is it?
My life's over, Morty. Every single sound.
Is this thing malfunctioning right now? Is this because goddamn Mac, you are not cutting back on the price on your goddamn equipment. You know what I mean?
No, I do. And since it's happened, you kind of went into a panic. We're talking about Jeff spilling his beer here all over his own fucking computer. So
Yeah,
I was like, hey, babe, let me just lay it out for you. I was like, hey, Jeff, we're going to go live. And he was just like, and,
You might want to
cut to this.
Where's your phone at?
I'm not using my phone again. We are using this one.
My bad.
It's all right, man. We does that.
Yeah, so I got took 2 hits off this blunt that Kevin is rolling some weed that's more purple than fucking highlighters, and then I spill a beer all over my computer, and I'm just like, no,
Yeah, you were devastated
because all it takes is one little bit of fucking moisture and it fucks everything up, dude. Like to hit that fucking that PCB board.
Yeah, speaking of one, we only had one piece of merch left, and you used it to clean up all that Corona that you spilled all over your fucking... Yo, coronavirus was the killed 100,000 people. Corona's about to kill your one computer. You spilled it all over. It's a curse. You shouldn't have bought it.
The irony is
Let's
Jeff's
get
stuck
that.
right now, dude.
Now, here's the thing. Just a little bit on Jeff getting high a second ago. The fact of the matter is, when I was rolling it, I had no intentions to pass it to Jeff, because that's right, Jeff doesn't smoke on a regular. Now, the fact is, he asked this time, and what I didn't think about was that I rolled an indica, and that's pretty much going to put you to sleep. And normally what I got to give Jeff when I feed little Jeffy is a sativa to make him go to outer space.
I need to balance it, man. I need the uppity weed.
So now I'm rolling up blackjack sativa.
Roll up. Yeah, I mean, listen, dude, you can tell the guy who's got the dreadlocks and the guy who doesn't, man. I'm totally profiling you.
Shout out to Jamie smoking. Image. She said she's smoking, but then she took it away. She's like, oh, I don't want them to see that. No, take it away, Marty.
Marty, Jamie, what are you smoking? Crack?
Guys, if you could leave a comment and just throw out any celebrity that's kind of pop culture-ish. It could be music. It could be a celebrity. It could be a cartoon. And I just want to see if Jeff can nail the voice because he's pretty solid. I mean, he's an 8 for 10 kind of guy. So if you got something you want to hear Jeff do, we'll put him on the spot on live.
Kevin just leaves me like 2 nugs, and that'll last me like a month.
Like a mom drops by, like essentials. I drop by weed.
Yeah, like a mom drops off underwear, socks, and some fucking some pasta ragu.
And I'm like, here, Jeff, you need this.
I'm a mom. I got to be careful. Well, of course, but not wrong with smoking a little weed.
You do got to be careful what you say these days. I mean, we just
yeah.
polled a question not too long ago about who would you rather be raped by, and for some reason it got taken off Facebook. So who knows, man? You never know. You never know. At the end of the day, you got trial and error. You know. Some people don't want to put it out there about who they'd rather be ragdoll fucked by, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm twisting up this lemon shit now. So this lemon shit's going to make you fucking be like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Hey, how are you? It's odd. You know, like at the party.
Kevin is seriously, if I've ever met, Kevin is my Dr. Green Thumb, dude. I don't know if any Cypress Hill fans out there. Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb. You know, like,
right.
What was that album? The album with the 3 green skeletons on it.
I don't know, but or who was it? Cartoon made all that, huh?
Cartoon.
We know that now. So no, if anybody knows
shout
me
out Mr.
personally
Cartoon.
and you've been to my house, yeah, shout out to Nicky Thomasone. He was over the other day. He was like, "You're fucking grass." Like, if you guys know, I can grow, and my front yard shows.
Kevin's taking great pride in his cultivation work. Aside from Kevin's knowledge of marijuana, cannabis, sativa, indica type product, he has great grass out front. That's right. He laid seed down. It's the greenest grass on the block, and he takes pride in it. Kev, tell us about your grass extravaganza. How did it get so green?
It's not golf course. I mean, it is high in iron. You know, I use beer and lemon ammonia and some lemon pledge soap. That's a little trick from my dad. And, get that nice rich green, low acid on the pH and the water. And, I spray some weed and seed.
And you got yourself a hell of a party.
And I got myself a little golf course, It's not bad.
There you go.
I'd have sex on my grass. It smells like fucking cow shit, though.
Well, that's a good sign.
It's like that guy that was, like, doing something with dung and cow piss.
Well, dung is great fertilizer.
Oh man, remember that's? Did we talk in the beginning of this shoot about that chick that blew up her vagina with the fire extinguisher?
No, we didn't.
We didn't cover that in preset. Ugh.
No, we need to look that up. Can we pull that up?
Can we pull it up without our computers being tracked?
So a woman is in critical condition after severely damaging her vagina by putting she blew it up. I mean, let's see how it got blown up. But she had to use a fire extinguisher to put it out.
Now,
so I'm thinking like some firecrackers, man, like doing some like extreme cam girl shit.
Oh, it says she's not in critical condition.
Cam soda.
Ooh, I want to stick with the woman that is in critical condition. All right, so it has something to do slightly with the vagina. So a 25-year-old woman in Greensboro, North Carolina, has been seriously injured after a reckless plan to spray a fire extinguisher into her vagina left her with massive internal bleeding. Now, if you were to spray into your vagina, no, I'm just saying, like, where's the mindset there? Where is it like when you start? And I'm not a chick, but if you had a vagina, or if you have a vagina, if you're out there with a vagina, and you're scanning your room of fucking, miscellaneous items. And you're fucking seeing all the possibilities that can go up your holes. You're thinking that fire extinguisher looks fucking
internal bleeding too, so she might have hit some organs. Yeah. Let me see what they got here.
Sure. Shanice Brown. Go ahead. Hit it.
Shanice Brown, a college student, was attending a party with classmates and reportedly incredibly drunk at the time she decided to grab a fire extinguisher and spray it inside her vagina. Oh, so she was just doing it as like, I'm fucked up.
Hey guys, check out my drinking game.
Her friends admit they were also intoxicated and thought it was a good idea at the time.
Yeah.
First off, have you ever, I don't know if I did it twice, set a fire extinguisher off in a small room, dude, it like paralyzed.
Fucks up the party.
You can't breathe.
Oh no.
You cannot breathe.
Yeah, people think it's like in the movies where it's just enough to what you need. To
No,
put
it's
fire
like
out.
you
No.
cannot breathe, dude. Like you are.
It's like somebody gassed your house and trying to get you out.
Yeah.
So when she said she'd do it, we just started laughing, said one male classmate who asked not to be named. We had no idea that it would hurt her so badly. Otherwise, we would have stopped her. Please, Shanice.
Witnesses say Miss Brown grabbed an extinguisher from a hallway outside the apartment where the party was being held and returned before exposing herself. Quote, she lifted up her skirt and shoved the nozzle right into her vagina, unquote. Damn!
I know. And here's the thing. And I know a lot of you guys have been really concerned about this chick, and you wanted us to get to the story. We just wanted to fact check and make sure that, you know, what we're looking into has some type of validity. So, oh, wait. There you go. Just above it. Fake. Wait. Hold on. Fake news. Woman not in critical condition did not blow up her vagina using fire extinguisher. Oh, okay. So, did a woman named Shanice Brown blow her vagina? Turns out, TMZ has the inside scoop.
It's been debunked. Greensboro woman didn't blow up her vagina. It's been debunked by LameBrainsTV. Thanks, boys.
Thanks, man.
You know what? We've been had, man, for a couple articles this segment, don't you think?
Sometimes, Devin, we're over in New Jersey. My buddy here, my partner, about PIC, lives in Philly, but he is born and bred in Jersey. Yeah, and I agree, man. We've come across a lot of it's the research department. It's the research department. It's the people that are doing the intense digging. We got to talk to Gabe about who he got in the back room that's doing all of the detective work to find out if these stories are real, because, you know, we're putting bloopers up right in the middle of a live segment. So.
We have Gabe Lovato in the field reporting live. He'll get the scoop. He'll check in 30 minutes.
Gabe, if you could just get back to us on some of these inside scoops, that'd be great.
No, but it's been debunked. I mean, I've heard a crazy. Oh, dude, did you ever see that? Did you ever have someone like play that fucking gag on you, dude? It's like.
Go on.
I don't even want you to look it up. It's that fucked up. It's like bluewaffles.com. Guys, bluewaffles.com. You know what I'm talking about, you sick fucks.
Guys.
It's like 2 girls, 1 cup shit.
Yeah, those of you that Google Blue Waffle.
Excuse me. No, but I had
Leave your comments below.
Yeah, so Blue Waffles. Any experience with that? Bluewaffles.com?
No.
So I got sent a fake link from a friend where it said like help our boys in blue. Like it was like donating the cops.
Right.
And like a chain email, dude. So I'm like, all right, I'll check it out if that's what he.
If that's what you want.
If that's what he's pushing, and it is. What can I say? It's the most vulgar fucking video you ever see.
Yeah, it's pretty intense vagina, right?
Oh, this just in from Gabe Lovato. My family is in great danger because of this research, but this is more important. That's right, Gabe.
Gabe, you got to watch out, man. You got to make sure these kids are digging deep into these vagina stories.
Yeah, I've been had, man, and I opened it like in an office at Comcast, and everyone was like, "Why are you watching this?"
Yeah. That's
By the way, I was undercover in Mexico.
For those of you out there that are still with us, the 9 of you, we do appreciate your attendance. And for those of you that want to ask us anything, please, and I mean anything, leave your comments below.
Eventually, we're going to get a better live system here. I know we kind of sound like radio AM ragdolls right now.
We listen back to the audio. We understand. We get it. You know, you're going to see if anybody pays attention to the actual show and the cuts. You'll know you're going to get a full plate. You know, this is just a little biscuit.
Yeah, all this is getting recorded for the next episode, so make sure you check that out. You guys will be included.
Yeah, and for those of you that only...
For $9.99 a month.
For $9.99 and for $10.55, you can have Sean Brennan.
Yeah, that's right. We already have access to your Cash App accounts. We took the liberty of taking the money out.
Yeah, so the thing is...
Happy quarantine.
Yeah, we do a lot of audio, video, but one of the main things that we do is...
Steal.
Scam and steal. And every time somebody signs in to watch what we're doing, we have your IP address, and we do have your personal information, so we can get your Cash Apps and memos.
So how about Action News, Captain Obvious? Americans are drinking a crazy amount of alcohol during this quarantine.
Yeah. All right. What are you guys drinking? First of all, and how much are you drinking of it? Is it excessive? Is it what you're used to drinking?
Yeah. Are we drinking out of control? I gotta admit, I'm drinking. I'm drinking pretty heavy. Oh. No, not like. At least like I'm doing like.
Well, I got you on the Crown now, right?
I'm polishing like.
Shout out to Greg Senior.
4 to 6 beers a night, maybe a couple shots.
Let me get a lighter.
I'm a piece of shit.
Since you don't use it. Yeah, no, I don't think that's a piece of shit drinking. I think that's like somber, you're alone drinking.
I'm alone.
Do you think that loneliness contributes to a lot of drinking?
Absolutely.
All right, so you would contest that, being alone for the lot of people that are like you in this quarantine that are just kind of pinned up alone, your right-hand man is your glass of whatever. Wine, whiskey. Scotch.
Hold that. I gotta piss.
Yeah, pee. And for those of you out there, I want to know what you're drinking, Who's smoking more? I'm smoking more, Devin? Come on. Come on, man. For those of you out there, that sound effect was a door. And Jeff was going out. And if you can hear him pee from the distance, it's fucking nasty. Tripping. Jeff, did I tell you I stopped by Abby's house the other day? Yeah. Ab, we already talked about cam girls, too.
Abby.
They could barely keep up with the quarantine
Hi,
demand.
Abby.
Dude, so I stopped by her house, and I drop off a package, and she yells out the window. She's like, Kev. I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, Kev. And I look up. She's up there cam modeling and shit. So I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm working. I was like, oh, I know what you're doing.
Perfect. Send some of that my way, Abby. I need some footage for extensive research. I've been drinking a lot of sugar water. Gabe, you're a freak.
Oh, man.
Sugar water.
Sugar water.
Hey.
Hey, so many boxes with more boxes inside of boxes with napkins. Amazon Prime Now.
Yeah. So I feel like, do you feel like as someone that works for Amazon, or not directly for them, but you deliver, do you feel like do you feel like they're getting lazy and just ordering stuff that's just not needed?
Yes.
Yeah?
The other day I delivered fucking Christmas jingle bells. I shook the bag. It sounded like jingle bells. It was a solo item inside of a bag. So therein, I delivered an ornament, a Christmas ornament.
Was that the video you posted?
Yeah, and I took off immediately because I work for Bezos, and he's probably watching us now.
Bezos.
As soon as we
Like
said Amazon.
Kevin's Bezos' right-hand man.
Yeah.
That's right, Jeff Bezos.
That's right. I drug off Jeff Bezos.
Oh. Okay.
Jeff was debating if he was
sorry
gay a
about
lot
that.
tonight. He keeps asking me. Shout out to Nasty. What's his name?
Who?
Nasty's name?
Nasty.
Yeah, Nasty. The Ring, Nasty. Me and Jeff, we went bar hopping one night in Philadelphia, and a very obvious gay gentleman approached us.
Oh, the notorious Dirty.
The Dirty.
That's his name.
Yeah. Shout out Dirty. And all his friends around him were just like, you're gay. And he's like one of those gay guys that just like gets in your face about how he can't stand gay people, which is clear. He's just like, oh my God, I hate gays. And you're like, what? Like, come on. And he tried to sell us on it for like 35 minutes. It was weird.
Yeah.
It was weird.
The people, I mean, it's just any city, dude. You're just going to meet some fucking weirdo, dude.
Oh, yeah. I was in Amsterdam, and I definitely met a weirdo. I looked at Nikki. I was like, we got to go. Like, immediately.
Although, I did like him, too. I thought he was, like, kind of like...
He was cool. He was
cool as shit. He was, like, upbeat, just ready to fucking kick it.
So
like,
many stories.
You could tell he's, like, a bored dude.
So many
like,
stories.
I mean, listen, I always say this. There's a reason why there's somebody at the bar sitting alone. They either fucking... They're waiting for some chick from Tinder. They're cheating on their wife.
Or they're debating suicide.
Or suicidal thoughts.
Yeah, it's like every night they sit at the bar and they're just like, tonight's the night. And
was a
people
spy.
don't even know it. Some randoms just walk up alongside of them and tease them and bully them some more. We even have a story like that. Some dude killed himself over the coronavirus.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. But back to this guy.
Being alone.
He added our Instagram, like my personal account and the Lame Brains page. And I just put in the subject, like, I'm a fucking ex-con porn star.
Right.
And he was like, porn star?
Right.
Let me see it. I'm like, and then, we just go off it like, yeah, dude, I got a huge cock. It's no big deal. Yeah, I worked in LA for a little bit. Wasn't my scene. Never, jerked off in a couple gay ones. Never touched dick, though.
I mean,
he was like, let me see it. He was buying the whole thing.
Aggressive.
He was a spy. Like Gabe said, he's a spy.
Yeah, Gabe, I knew. I was waiting
Me
for
too,
Jeff to
Abby.
finish
I'm
the
always at
story.
the bar alone, too. But I feel like we're mentally stable, right?
He swore I had bodies in the basement because I was always there drinking by myself. That makes sense. I see Abby as like if she didn't cam model, she'd fucking like kill people, just like seduce people to her house and then fucking just chop their body parts up and sell them on the black market.
Abby, you know what term that you introduced me to that I love is Badge Bunny.
Badge Bunny.
Fucking hilarious.
Badge Bunnies.
Because it just has such a double entendre. You know, you could really fucking paint the picture.
I love that though. Now it's like hot ambulance chicks, the few and far between. I'm just like Badge Bunny.
Hey, Badge Bunny, I see you. I see you scraping the body of that 12-year-old boy off that ground. Look at you, Badgie.
Yeah. So wait. So you're making me wet. I love you, man. Yeah. So what? A guy.
That's right. Abby's wet. For anybody to check out Abby, that's Abigail_hell on her cam girls. She can barely keep up with the quarantine demand.
So a guy Epstein himself, dude, in quarantine. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, so apparently some dude is so lowly that he fucking killed himself during this quarantine. Now, I gotta say, as a friend of a lot of lonely people, I'm a little concerned about, this becoming a trend. Hashtag fucking suicide.
It's selling organ for cash. But if you dollar general quality, Gabe, you're spitting hot fire tonight,
Yeah,
dude.
Gabe, you're coming out with fucking writing one-liners in the closet. As soon as they ask me to come on the show, I'm going to fucking hit my best 5.
I mean, dude, can you pull up some info on that? I want to see if he really did is because of quarantine. Like, what the fuck? I can't play Xbox with fucking Skylar.
Will my computer get searched if I'm like, did guy really kill himself over quarantine?
Yeah, sure. It's being searched right now, dude. They're on to us. Guys, we're looking up the information on the guy that killed himself during quarantine from boredom.
It looks like he was pushed over the edge.
Let me read this. New York Post, it's real. Oh, excuse me.
Oh my God, it looks like dirty.
Dude, it looks like a young Robert De Niro from Taxi. Look, pull that back up.
A little bit. When he played Tyler?
Taxi driver, dude.
Yeah. Wasn't his name Tyler in that
I
movie?
think so. Like, put the green fucking army fatigues on him.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, some dude fucking offed himself because he's so lonely in quarantine. So says New York Post. If you want to look it up, he's the guy with the blonde hair. Did you notice the cat?
Yeah. Is that a Beanie Baby?
I think it is. It's a Beanie Boo.
Might
So
be
it says
rare.
here.
All right, pull it down.
Pull it down. We're going into the story. We're going in hot. That's right. Popping brand new news.
Let's see here.
He's our age too, guys.
A 34-year-old British man killed himself because he was, quote, pushed over the edge by loneliness during the coronavirus lockdown. His heartbroken sister said. Daniel Furness of Crookhern, England, struggled with bipolar disorder before the social distancing precaution sent him spiraling into a deep depression. His younger sister,
Audio.
yes, at 28.
There you are.
Check. Told the
You're good.
Portsmouth News. Cutting out their audio. Dude, what's going on with you over here?
I'm just, I'm so we can see it all. You know what I mean?
One of the things he struggled with was being on his own, she said. Dan had diabetes and was classed as a high-risk person. So after lockdown, he was unable to go out, which we think pushed him over the edge. Weird, dude.
Yeah.
Furness was forced to adhere to the strict self-isolation guidelines due to his diabetes and, as an extrovert, adapted poorly to the lack of in-person contact, the paper reported. We were concerned about him being in isolation and stayed in touch, but we were not able to see him.
Chelsea.
Yeah, it's weird, man. You know,
Yeah.
like mental health is no joke. Like, I'm sure he just needed, like...
Look, it says here, Chelsea said he would go out and he'd play Pokemon Go at the park with his friends and his brother and play against other teams. So it's not like he was an introvert. I mean, Dan brought a lot of joy to everyone's lives. Although he was age 34, he was just a big kid at heart, she said. So.
Yeah, so let's hit a really important topic on this.
Yeah, I know. You've been waiting the whole show to talk about this. I know it's important to you.
See, I don't know if I want to go the police, naked woman one, or...
Well, I think it's important to talk about
this.
the
Yeah,
seagulls.
this. I thought this was a little ironic. Dad with breast cancer rejected from support groups because he's a man. I mean, Fight Club, anyone? Bob? Meet Bob. Bob is bitch tits.
Yeah.
Is that real life?
And it's in these days now where you can pretty much claim yourself to be anything you want. You know, I know there's memes out there where like people make fun of people that aren't really what they're saying they are, you know, like said dad with breast cancer. But like he can't claim breast cancer now and get the same benefits as the people that have breast cancer. All of a sudden he can't claim that. Like at the end of his when he's got to dealing with fucking cancer.
I don't even know if he's pull it up, see what we got.
I think he's real.
He's rejected from support groups. I mean, automatically, I think Meatloaf, fucking Fight Club. everyone cries. Or meet Bob. Goddamn audio. Meet Bob. Bob and bitch tits. Check 1, check 2. Come on, baby. Stay with me here. 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're back.
There it is, dude. He looks like Bob.
Oh my God.
Doesn't he?
This is a real story. Yeah.
He looks like Bob.
It does. All right, let me read the run on this.
Sure.
David McCallion, 55, was diagnosed with the illness shortly before his 30th wedding anniversary. Even has his own doctor assumed that his wife was the patient when they talked about the diagnosis. Facing a mastectomy and being left to feel as though real men don't get breast cancer, he turned online to look for support. But he was told that he could not join because he was a man and it would prevent other members from joining up about their own concerns. That's mentally fucking bruising, might I add. Let me continue.
That's what I was saying. Just
He
like
said,
pothead.
I was made to feel like I was muscling in. But the last thing I wanted to do was jump up and down saying, look at me, I got breast cancer too.
So all right,
That's fucked up,
he
man.
already understands.
He's a human. He's
the
got
way
breasts.
he's going to be looked at. So he's already fucking discreet about it and feels bad about it and not wanting to really put himself out there for it. And then does.
I sat at a park the other day for 6 hours, dude.
Is that allowed?
And let me tell you something, dude. It was a good time. I mean, I wish I had someone there, like a friend to just like vibe, like just bounce off of. But the amount of characters that were in this park was you could write a fucking movie about it, dude.
Yeah.
And then
Weirdos? Or?
I even put on my story, dude. There was a couple arguing. I mean, she's like grilling him, dude. Then he's biting back like, I know. And it's like connected with a dog park. She steps in shit. I'm not even making this up, man. She does this shit slip fucking slide.
Shit slide?
Shit slip.
Shit slip.
Yeah. She let shit slip on her shoe. And then it just like heated the argument up even more.
Yeah?
It was glorious.
It was glorious.
So, I mean,
Dude,
what's everyone doing in quarantine, man? This is what I want to know. And like, what are the plans when you get out?